Number ticking. Hey, devil dogs, the compound's open, brother. Come on down to Chinatown. All right. Got a big day, big day. Lots going on, lots going on. Got the Little League World Series. My nephew's in it, dude. He's kicking arse and taking names. They won their first 3 games easily, so they're doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Nephew's playing good baseball. Team's having fun. Coaches are doing good. Little League World Series, man. Got a game here in a little bit. Egg store. Everyone's skipping school or on vacation for this Little League World Series stuff, man. It's intense. It is freaking intense. This light is out. Build the wall and deport them all, man. See what shenanigans we can get into today. I wish I could skip work. Hey, what's up, Longbeard? How you doing, brother? Super fine. Yeah, everyone took vacation off for the Little League World Series and all the parents and stuff. It's pretty wild. They all because all their sons got to be there, so they all coordinate their vacation time with each other. It's pretty cool. Give me a shout out. Give you a shout out. Give me a shout out. Shout out the devil. What's up, Natalie Weed? The Devil's Lettuce. What's going on, Nats? I've always liked that name, Natalie. Natalie Weed. Give me a beer. Give me another beer. Shout out the devil. What's up, Natalie? Natalie Weed? If that's your real name. Man, this road kind of sucks. It's really bumpy. Yeah, good stuff, man. My nephew's team's doing good in the Little League World Series, man. So out here, exciting stuff. Exciting stuff. Got a couple of VA appointments this week. Got to check the old brain. Make sure there's actually something in there. And all quiet on the Western Front, man. Everyone's talking about the big, beautiful bill being passed. Why is this road? I feel like in this on the road. It's weird. Canada got cut off from a lot of our trade deals or something. Something wild's going on, man. The Ayatollah said they won the war. Again, there's no winning or losing in war, gentlemen. That's politicians talk about winners and losers. Because in their world, someone has to win and someone has to lose. And in the military world, it's either you survive or you don't make it. Definitely no winners or losers. That's a political narrative where a military has to win something. You're in the military, you're just trying to survive. It's just basic instinct, man. Basic instinct. Just like all the deportations, all that stuff, that's all basic instinct. It's, you know, the people that live here are fed up with it, and then we vote people to get them out. That's how it goes. America is reflected by its presidency, and the presidency is reflected by the citizens of America. If it swings left, it'll swing right. If it swings right, it'll swing back left. That's how it be. That's how it's always been. That's how it's always gonna be. Except for the left has gone really, really far left. Like too far left. Too far. Like they were cool when they were like hippies and like tree huggers and like anti like war and anti boomsticks, anti stuff like that. That was, man, I wish I had those people back. Those people were actually not bad compared to the far left now. Hey, hot as hell here. Hey, wheels and reels. What's up, brother? Super Fi, man. Natalie, all your things got restricted. YouTube doesn't like what you're talking about. I don't know why. But hey, Natalie, wish I could skip work, dude. Working's a weird thing. Bobo, what's up, brother? The stream belongs to the Vikings now. Give me your gold. All the riches and all the gold. Simplify, Bobo. What's going on, brother? Yeah, it'll be a short stream today. I'm on my way to go see my nephews play baseball. Little League World Series, man. I've been at the baseball park all weekend. I'm freaking tired. Sunburnt, tired. It's been fun, though. They've been doing good, so I'm excited. I'm excited. Oh, thanks, Bobo. My bad, brother. I wasn't even paying attention. I was lost in the sauce, as one would say. Yeah, we're ticking. We're good to go. Good to go. Yeah, all quiet on the Western Front out here, man. I know we've heard of a lot of ice raids out here in good old California. My mom hears about them all the time. McBuffer really went to work. Even with the Starlink, brother. Even with the Starlink. Well, I personally have not seen any ice raids out here. I've heard about them. I can kind of notice things have changed a little bit. That guy's a bum talking to himself. Yeah, that was a bad buffer. Buffer the Vampire Slayer got us again, man. Buffer the Vampire Slayer. Yeah, all quiet, man. All quiet. The big beautiful bill. I don't, you know, what Chuck Schumer and those weirdos made them read them out loud, read the whole thing out loud. What a waste of time. But hey, if you really wanted to hear what was in the big beautiful bill, they would read it to you like a story. I hope it's good. I hope it works. I hope it works. Are you Lars' brother? I am Lars' brother. No, I don't know who Lars' brother. What's up, John Jill? What's up, J and J? Super Fi, guys. I could be Lars' brother. Who knows? Who knows, you know? We all come from somewhere. A bunch of hippie crap. Can't make, you know, we went on this whole path of the rainbow's good and a bunch of letter people, a bunch of hippies, man, and they have no money. They have all the right ideas, but they have no money and no idea how to do anything. Angry hippies. Angry hippies are dangerous. Then you get a techie or whatever that dude's name is, the Unabomber. Geeks and geeks, dude. The drummer? Oh, Lars from Metallica. Oh, dude, I freaking love Metallica, man. No. Do I look like him? I don't know. I never really paid attention to the drummer in Metallica. Good band, good music, but I'm not good with recognized people. Lars from Metallica. No, man, I could be though. I play a mean air drum sometimes when I'm in the car, air drumming, you know. When Metallica comes on, I usually have I'm gonna throw it up, doom, 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 you know. He's from Denmark? No way. That's this. Here's new mayor in New York. Did people forget 9/11? Oh, people forgot 9/11 already, brother. Well, people, I don't. It did. He is. I don't really. Yeah, I heard about this mayor in New York. Is he the mayor in New York, or do they still have he won the Democratic primary, didn't he? And then there's still an election for the governorship. Hey, man, I'm all about it, brother. I'm a true. You get what you vote for, and voting has consequences, man. You know, Obama said it a long time ago, and if New York wants to put that guy in, so be it, brother. You know. But he ran up against Cuomo, which is another Democrat, which that guy's, I won't give him too much credit for winning because everyone hates Cuomo. Everyone hates Cuomo. There's that guy tried to run for governor again, and no way. So this guy ran up against, a punching Judy, as my dad would say, a lame duck. I think he asked, because the mayor's still, or I'm thinking of the governor. I don't know. I don't really care about New York, to be honest. New York City reminds me of Los Angeles. It's just where all the weirdos go, and everything's made out of concrete, and there's, it's not a healthy place for the mind to be, dude. No way. It's not good to be around big buildings like that, I don't think. Maybe a big ass tree, but not a big building like that, man. That's not realistic. That's unreal. And just the noise of those cities, dude, it's so loud. Like, you don't hear no birds chirp. I mean, it's not bad, but ugh. What power does a governor hold? Not much. Not much. My your local mayor is more important than the governor. But even then, it's so broken down, Bobo. Like nothing. It's like our founding fathers like gave, because people will always go after power and like titles. I'm the governor. They like saying I'm something. I am this. I am that. You are this. I feel like our founding fathers made these positions in government, because they all came from Europe. So they're like, no matter what, there's going to be people trying to put themselves in weird positions. So let's make sure everyone gets a position with zero to no power. You can't do, I don't know, man. Like, probably they get to sign off on the budget after, the tax people look after it, and then the budget's dished out to schools and hospitals. Maybe he goes, oh yeah, the budget looks good. The last name that gets, it's probably him. They try to push funny laws, and here, like I've never like got up one day and said, oh, I can't do this because of our governor or our mayor. That's never happened to me once in my life where my day was ever stopped because the government, except for the shutdowns. That one was weird, but I blame the shutdowns on like people. If you tell people to stay home and they'll still get paid, like they're gonna do it no matter what. So the shutdowns were volunteered and then voluntold, because I know people that just got back to work not too long ago. They were both, mutual. I think everyone needed that break anyways. I was a vacation for most. I would say 90% of the workforce had a little vacation. I know that because when I would go out for trash day and I would see everyone's trash cans full of beer. Everyone had parties, dude. It was a fun time for most people. Especially out here in California. It was warm. People were out by the pools all the time, dude. It was awesome. It was an awesome time. I had a fantastic time during the shutdowns. I ran all the time. I worked out. The gym I went to was still open because that's how they can't close, because it's a business. But like in LA, they were trying to close down businesses and stuff. That's why you don't, if I don't live in Los Angeles, never will. Check, Uncle Andy, what's up, brother? Ransom Jackson, what's up? What are you guys doing? So governor is basically a scapegoat? Yeah, dude, I really think so. Like, Gavin Newsom's biggest thing I think he's done in California was try to build a train track. And in 2025, the people in charge of California can't build a railroad. Imagine that. The rail system's been around for God knows how long, and somehow our governor can't hire people to do the job correctly. And over the years, they put in so much red tape that our own governor can't go around the red tape anymore. That's actually the beauty of it. They spent so much money on nothing on this rail system out here in California. It's not even, I don't think they even, it's been since I've been in high school. They've been talking about this high-speed rail, like no one's going to use it. Why use a train track when you can drive a car? And you don't have to be around other dipshits. What are you talking about? People are going to get on a train from Los Angeles to San Francisco? Let's just drive. You can just drive. And you can be by yourself. You can stop whenever you want. It's not even, they didn't even start it. It's been, they've been trying to build this thing since I've been like a sophomore, since 2004. Yeah, governors, I don't know, because even like your mayor of your local town has all the power because they run the town. Like your mayor has more. The mayor can tell the governor no, like we're not doing that. Even like school boards, school districts don't have to listen to anyone. They just get money from each other and that's it. You're basically your own entity out. You might have to do, the governor, I don't know, man. Like they can't really do much. I never have woken up and, oh man, my days, I can't do what I want to do today because the governor said this or the president said that. That's never happened to me once, except for the shutdowns. But like I said, that was a mutual agreement I think American people had with, because no one complained. No one complained when the shutdowns. I was happy. I was like, yeah, I get what? How many days off? All right, let's do it. Oh, darn. You still going to pay me while I'm at home? Oh, darn. And then if you did get laid off, you just went on unemployment for a little bit. And that's okay. That's okay. That's what it's there for. Unemployment, workers' comp, all that good stuff. That's what it's there for, especially if you need it, man. Sometimes you need it, man. Sometimes you get screwed a bad hand. President's coming to view the alligator. I'll go, no way. Dude, the alligator. Alligator Alcatraz, dude. Hell yeah. That's American right there. That's goddamn, we built a moat, brother. We built a moat and filled it with alligators, dude. And it's probably filled with alligators and anacondas, man, because out there in Florida, I'm not a Floridian or ever really been, but I know you guys have like a huge snake problem. And those bastards get up to like 20 feet. And they are not, uncanny, aren't you from Florida? And even like the alligators and stuff aren't supposed to even be there. They were, they kill, I don't know. Hey, dirty money. If that ain't America, then nothing is yet. I live right near there. Oh, dude, that's so sick, dude. That's so sick. What is Oh, Bobo, Google it, brother. You're going to be so proud of us. You're going to be so proud of being... You're going to be so proud of us Americans over here. We built a an immigrant detention center in Florida and then put water around it, because it's Florida. You got to ask Uncle Andy. And we filled it with alligators so they can't escape. Dude, welcome to America. That's the dirty money. That's the most American thing I can ever think of, man. I mean, if they built like an OK Corral saloon on the edge of it or something, I'm like, yep. A bunch of Americans drinking and playing with alligators and guns. Like, dun, 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 dun. Dude, I'm so proud. That made me so proud to be an American. I'm like, oh, it's about time we grow some balls and do some shit, dude. Like we are all kids, man. An alligator moat around your prison or castle, like, dude, that's every little kid's dream. And I'm like, yeah. If I could figure out how to put sharks with laser beams on their freaking head, I would do that too. Like, this is Austin Powers, one of my favorite movies, brother. I would put was an Austin Powers, the son goes, hey, why don't you just go up to him and just, shoot him? Done. You don't have to put him in a moat with sharks. He goes, but you got to do the cool way, man. It's an abandoned airport? Oh, nice. Oh, okay. So they just repurposed it. The Florida Department of Emergency Management built it in a week. Oh, God, that's just You guys have a gym out there in DeSantis, man. You guys have a gym. He's American patriot, man. That DeSantis, your guys' governor. See, like Bobo, this is the way I kind of think about like governors and presidents. They can, so there's like just a ton of laws in place, and I think this is how our founding fathers set it up, and prior administrations and everything else, is that you can twist. If you're like Gavin Newsom and you want to do weird shit, you can't twist the levers of power all that much, because it will stop. Our system will stop you from doing too much weird stuff, you know. But if you're on the opposite side of the end, like DeSantis, that same knob will go the other way. One's hot, one's cold, but one won't go hot. You know, the mechanism of governance will stop you. But if you're DeSantis, you can turn that knob the other direction, because, like, for an example, he stopped with the taxing of state, or, you know, you don't have to pay state taxes. You know, weird shit like that. It will allow you to do better stuff for the people. It won't allow you to make it weirder, you know. That's how I kind of look at it. Same with the presidency. Like, the presidency, you can't just declare war. You can't send your military anywhere. You can't make weird laws. But once you figure it out, you can start rolling a bunch of things back. And I think that's what Trump is really trying to do, and really trying to figure out, is how much did the executive branch actually hold, and what could you do? Then you got to figure. I just think about it being in the military, because if you're a private, you know, you can only do this. If you do anything else, you know, you just can't. And as you get more and more rank, you get more and more responsibility, but it takes a long time to figure. I don't know, that's what I think about. There's not an immigration judges and an airport one-stop shop. Dude, that's a lot of construction. I gotta go down this way. Is it freaking cool? It beats our idea of turning. Greenland into a prison. Dude, yeah, Alcatraz Island, man. Just makes me proud. I mean, it's good to have my country back, right? Because under other presidents, they would have been deemed monsters. And nah, man, dude, then don't come here. You know, we don't, like, the American society overwhelmingly voted for people not to come here anymore. We don't want you here. Please leave. If not, we'll send you to a freaking Alcatraz Island, dude. You know, if that hurts other people's feelings, and, you know, America's racist and such a bad country, well, you know, so be it. You know, I've been called worse. You know, I've been pretty much called that 4 times today already. You know, it's not a deal. America's definitely been called worse. And American's more of an idea, you know. It's more of an idea. There's no set of rules out here. There's no loyalty tests. There's no, oh, you weren't born here, you don't belong here type of deal. With the citizens, it's not a deal. The federal government, that one might be a little different, but, you know, no citizen's gonna ever come up to you and bark at you. All that shit that you guys see on the internet, dude, half of it, I don't even believe it's real, because Yeah, I never see stuff like that. People are so busy where I live, it's not even funny, man. People ain't got time to yell at each other like all crap online. There's housing immigration judges and an airport. Lots of Floridians are protesting it. You know, those people that are protesting it also would protest the Iran war, would also protest, you know, free Palestine. You know, they're the same people. They're the same people all the time, dude. Like, how many times would you want to go protest? You know, it's like they get off on it, man. And those are the same people that would be at a 1939 Germany rally. You know, they just kind of go with the flow. They, whatever's in the ether that day, they will go out. It's the same. They have no principles. They have no morals. You know, it's the weirdest thing, man. And protesting doesn't do anything. It does not do anything at all. It's a thing that you let retards do. But you have to let retards protest, because if you don't, it makes people dealing with that retard mad at you too. You know. Protesting does not do anything, dude. It's just a nuisance. And I think it just pisses other people off to go out and vote against that. Which makes sense, because you see a bunch of ladyboys out there, I make sure that shit doesn't hit my city, you know. What time is it? Getting close. Oh. That's sick, dude. One of those bastards one of them's gonna try to make a run for it. One of them's gonna try to make a run. It's gonna be this guy was eaten, his arm was bitten off by the alligator. I swear, well, I guarantee it. And then he's gonna come out. You know, the Democrats are gonna come out and want to do something and, you know, make a statement about this guy, but then the normal people will come out and say, well, he got his arm bitten off. That's okay because he's a you know, child predator guy. So, you know, now he can't really touch anyone. You know, I guarantee that shit's gonna happen. That's what Out said. But well, now he can't commit any more crimes. It's great. Do that in like Saudi Arabia, man. If you're caught stealing something out there in the Middle East, man, they'll cut your hands off. You do that around a poker table, they might hold your hand down and shoot it. Get caught cheating with the shark hard sharks. Yo, what's up, Fleen? What's going on, brother? Simplify, man. Welcome to the Devil's Compound, brother. It's open. Good construction crews out here getting to work. Trash guy, all right. Driving that big old trash truck. Everyone's hard at work today, boys. More construction guys? What is he doing? Is he cutting up the sidewalk? They are officially in the find out. Hey, come here the right way. Open arms. Yeah, F around and find out, man. I mean, like we're all Americans here, right? We even in our own households, even if we are on some lake together or watching the game, if you do something stupid, like it'll be funny for a little bit, we'll laugh, and you keep doing it, then it's like, oh, you're kind of on your own, brother. You know, you're gonna find out. You're just gonna find out if you keep doing it. You know, it's like, you know, you keep drinking and getting in the car while you're shit canned, and eventually you're gonna find out, man. And when the cops pull you over, dude, you're gonna be hammered drunk. You know, it's you keep doing the dumb thing, you'll find out. You will find out. And it took the United States, us Americans, to finally get our asses in gear. But after World War Middle East and World War Afghanistan, it took us a little bit, but we're finally here. America finally got its footing. Because every time, we were at war for forever, and then we just stopped. So all those war hawks and got old and got out, lot of power vacuum almost. Republicans, there was no Republicans. Remember that in 2014, 2015. All these Republicans, they were trying to sound like Obama. And then the golden man, orange man bad came in and started cutting down people's legs one by one. And now we're here, man, because the Republican Party, there wasn't, we were war weary. And then people my age that watched it and served, I would say from 30 to 40, roughly. If you're around those ages right there, born in 85 to 95, I guess. We got older and we get upset, and then we start taking in power. Well, I mean, look at Tulsi Gabbard. What's that guy with the eye patch? He's a veteran. Obviously, he has no eye. There's so many veterans in the Republican administration now. All different branches. It's great. And they got a bunch of lady boy. Little lady boy, you're a lady boy. You're pretty lady boy. I still remember you had a different angle with the camera when I first met you. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember your name. I feel stupid saying that name out loud because I feel like I'm mispronouncing it. But I do. It was right here and it was pointed that way. Yep. And I think I had it over here to my left, too, for a while. Every once in a while, I gotta switch it up because I don't know why. My camera used to get, I don't know. Yeah, man, I still do the damn thing, man. I still drive around and... Yeah, it's been a while, man. I've been doing this for, I don't know, way over a year now, I guess. Maybe 2? I have no idea. Feels like I just met you yesterday. I was reading, if you earn your citizenship, I won't be able to become a police officer. Is that true? No, that's not true. You can become a po-po anytime you want, dude. No, you're good. As long if you're here, no, you don't have to be a citizen to be a police officer. Because, like I said, man, I mean, I'll hire anyone to be a police officer, man, or a military guy with me. Because there's rules and regs you're gonna have to follow, and it doesn't matter who you are, or where you're from, what you did, as long as you follow the rules, or they're gonna burn you. It's you're a cop. You gotta. You talk to people with the utmost respect, and you try to de-escalate most situations. You don't try to escalate situations. Your number one job is to go home, and make sure you and your buddy and your partners go home. And no, not at all, man. And the government really has nothing to do with hiring of the police officers. It's the local cities, and it's the actual police station hires police officers for themselves. So they do not care whether you're a citizen or not. They do not. No one cares. Like I said, dude, no one cares whether you're a citizen or not out here. Very little people will ever say anything, especially when it comes to just working and getting a job. If you're doing dumb shit, then yeah, someone's gonna care. But no one's gonna care. No one's gonna care. Most police departments try to hire people that actually live around their city so they know how the community works. if I was I worked for a police department in California. Like I kind of understood how, well, how high schools worked. I know how the college worked. I played football at this college. I know teenagers. They're really stupid. I know where they hide. Because they go out in these orange fields and get drunk and cause problems, and the farmers don't want them on the orange fields. So I'm like, oh yeah, that's something I would have done. I know where they're good. It makes you a better not like better at catching crime. You're just not bushy tailed. You're not you're not, I always say, like, you're not out there to crack heads, man. You're out there to get a check and just enforce the law and make sure everyone's safe. Like, that's it, man. That's all policing is all about, really. That's why when, like, people call 911 on each other. Like, I don't know why people call 911 on each other. It's the weirdest thing. Then they get mad that the cops there. It's like, dude, what did I do? I just showed up, man. I'm at work. People would get so mad, dude. But most people you deal with when you're in law enforcement, they know what they did. Speeding, possession, DUI, domestic violence, you'll get those a lot. Like domestic violence, even when you arrest the husband or every once in a while it's the chick, they know what they did. They know, when you know when you effed up, most people aren't stupid. Or, they do something stupid, even they know they're going to go to jail. A lot of people like that, like, oh, it's okay, man, all right, well, you'll be out in a couple days, or 8 hours from now. Like, and our jail system is not, like our president of the United States is a felon, right? And I've been hearing that forever. Like, it's supposed to. Oh, there's butt cheeks galore out here, dude. Get ladies. Ladies. Those girls have to be that they're too skinny. They're too skinny to be actual hookers. I think those are narcs, and they're just totally flaunting it. Like I think that's a little too much. What's up, vlog? I don't start my construction company. Just got to do my 4 years of service. Hey, simplify, brother. Serve and protect, man. Yeah, and that's what, if it said serve and fight crime, oh my God, so many out there. No, ladies. Oh, and that's a po-po. Yeah, see, the cops just drive by all the prostitutes. Like this. Dude, Mike, there's a deal to this, right? If you're driving, if you're a police officer, dude, I'm not dealing with the naked lady on the corner of the street. I'm just not. Like, I got better things to do. You put things on a scale in your own mind, What am I gonna do? Put handcuffs on her, take her to the hammer? It's like, what? They're narcs for sure. Dun 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 dun. Where? Someone behind me. I can't see that. Thank you, dude. Come on, little cart. Come on, little cart. Bam, boom, bam, boom, bam, boom. How'd they walk that far? These bitches are speed walking, man. There isn't really a sense of community. People keep them selfies. Yeah, I mean, I never lived in a place where if my neighbor is the other, like, ethnicity or race as me. I never lived like that. So it's very hard for me to. That's what like that's the like America. You'll never recognize your own species. You know, whoever you think you are and whatever you grew up in or your traditions. Like your neighbor will be. You have no idea who your neighbor is, dude. Like, and that's the beauty of it. They might celebrate Christmas. They might not even celebrate anything. It's like a weird thing you'll never know. And that's what makes it kind of great because, like, my neighbors are Filipino, couple white dudes, couple black dudes. Everyone hangs out. We all kind of drink beers together every once in a while or just walk dogs and kind of see, there's nothing to it, but we still all get along and have interests and different types of way of doing things, different ideas. My neighbor has this huge orange tree and he doesn't like oranges, but he likes just growing shit. So, he gives all the oranges to us. Hey, what's up, Keith? What's up, my dude from Idaho? Hey, man. They're not saying anything about, yeah, bro. I keep hearing the shooter, man, this guy was trying to pick off firefighter. Firefighters are going to be armed, brother. I don't know why they're not. They should be armed anyways. All the crazy shit that they do and everywhere they go. All right, we're going to see these. You guys are going to be the judge. It's kind of a bad picture. Where are these bitches? Are they hiding again? What's up, Selena? I am an Asian living on a peel of the Indian Ocean. Perhaps I do have a native red Indian blood, Persian Indian. Who knows? Yeah. Hey, what's up, Howard? How you doing, brother? Ah, there they are. I saw them. They're going to be right on that corner. One of them's got to be a narc. They're too skinny. And you don't see all the Ghana Her Pacific like on them, dude. Nah. There's another two right there. Boop, boop. Ah, that was a bad view. Ah, it's okay. I'm over it. I don't want to ruin their business. Can't be bugging people while they're at work. Ugh. Try to get your ding dong cut off, dude. If I had to sell my body on the streets, I would do it, boys. Like, that Super Trooper. I find. If you gotta ask what it is, you probably can't afford it. God, those guys are funny, man. Oh, there's another one. That's yeah. She looks like a nose tackle from the 5'1", 250-pound nose tackle from the University of Nebraska. Hometown, Upper Iowa State. Yeah, I don't know. Idaho. Dude, Idaho's a place not to F around, but some guys, I don't know, man. I mean, he set a fire, then started capping on fools. I'm not need about tree fitty. About tree fitty. Dude, I love Chef's mom and dad, dude. The mom. It's fun. I need about tree fitty. Oh, shit. I swear to God, construction guys, I love you, but if one of those hits my truck, I'm going to be so mad. What does that do? It rips up the... Wow. It's amazing. Come on, boys. A lot of construction. Oh, wait. Oh, it's Monday. I thought today, I was thinking. He hit 11 of them? Dick. That's like, I don't know, in Idaho too, man. That's weird. You know, why guy out there? What? I mean, Idaho's a pretty a place you don't do. You know, you don't hear stuff like that coming out of Idaho. Nah, they're not going to be too kind with that guy's sentence. That sucks, dude. Firefighters, yeah, they need to be armed anyways. They should have one dedicated guy that can hold a rifle, for sure. For sure. That sucks. 11, dude. I couldn't even imagine getting picked. You and your buddy are out there trying to put out a freaking fire and overturn dirt, cut down trees, a bunch of labor, and one of your buddies gets picked off right in the face, dude. I would freaking lose it. Probably don't even know like what hit him. Like you're probably thinking a piece of something hit him, or he just died of suffocation. But you know the last thing you probably think about is someone shooting at you. Lots of crazy Californians move. That too, man. It could be, man. It could be. Lots of people have gotten displaced out of California because they're idiots and they vote like morons. You know, which, like I said, man, you get what you vote for. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, a lot of Californians moved out, dude. Could be. I hope he's not. I hope he's a foreigner, dude. Does anyone know who the guy is? I haven't really. I was freaking busy all day yesterday, man. Police usually show up before firemen. You're right. You're right. They usually do. You're right. They usually do. Because it's a 911 call. It goes straight to, I guess, dispatch, which is usually for police, and then the dispatch, you're right, will call the fire department. Man, during midsummer in Denmark, the sun goes up and around 4 a.m. and sets around, oh shit. Yeah, you guys are high up there in the, up on top. I mean, that's so wild that you're on the other freaking side of the world, dude. I guess you're more close to me north, and if I go north through Canada and up around the Arctic. Yeah, our time zone out here doesn't really change all that much in California. Sun's always there. They are tight-lipped, really, really, Howard. So they haven't said anything. I wonder if they're tight-lipped or they just, I don't know. That should be a huge story, man. That should be some dude trying to pick off firefighters up in Idaho. Like that would happen here in California or something, you know. That sounds something like this guy's got to be out in the woods, you know, one of those weirdos that no one's talked to in 30 years. They're gonna put this guy to death, dude. I wouldn't. I mean, what other punishment can you give a guy besides death row? I would never even put him to death. I would just keep him on death row his whole life. Imagine knowing that you're you know, any day they might give you a piece of paper saying you're gonna be put to death today. You know, you got 12 hours. That, I think, is more of a bugaboo, you know. That would eat anyone up alive, man. That would make anyone go crazy. That's the idea. I don't want to hurt you. I want your brain. I'm gonna F your brain up so bad. that the next time I see you, I won't even recognize you. Death is just too easy, man. I want to Vietnam you, man. I want to put you in a freaking recorded baby crying, and look at this guy. Look at this guy. Not us, guys. 20 West Road, 2 deaths, 1 ooted. What? Just came out, dude. 20-year-old? Dude, I mean, that's a Wuhan baby, dude. 4 or 5 years ago, that kid was in his 13, 14, 15 years old. I mean, that's in your prime of your, like, growing up, and that guy probably had to stay home his whole life. You know, imagine being that age and you can't go outside or see your friends. Like, dude, that's what, that's, you could be a shutdown baby, dude. Well, a shutdown teenager. That dude, like 15 years old, man. I was already trying to grab girls' butts by that age for sure, dude. Imagine being home with your mom and dad at those prime years, dude. Not going to school or seeing a girl, dude, like that. Dude, yeah, you're gonna end up shooting at firefighters. Oh, what? He unalive? They found the guy in the mountains unalive. Oh. I mean, what's the purpose of all that? I never get that. Like, I understand that you're mad and I guess you want to, you know, revenge on society, or you're a shutdown baby or Wuhan teenager. Dude, just go to a titty bar, man. Like, get drunk and grab some bud at some titty bars, like some titties, and, you know, what are you doing, man? Like, you know, that's what when I get mad, dude, I go to a titty bar. I'm like, all right, well, I'm gonna have like 10 beers and get shit canned and go see half-naked chicks, dude. Like, what, and listen to some crazy music. Like, isn't that a better idea than standing out in the mountains where everything's on fire with a gun? Like, dude, that sounds awful, dude. Go to a titty bar, dude. You know, what's going on? You know, grab $30 and go to a titty bar, dude. You know, you can get some good slump busters out there. Not much detail on them. Hey, man, hey, what's up, Jeff? My name is Jeff. What's up, 88? How you doing, brother? Not much detail on the kill, dude. What a 20-year-old dude. Oh man, 20 years old, dude. I was in the middle. I turned 20 in Iraq, dude. And this guy decided, what a nutcase, dude. Like, go get laid, brother. Like, go, dude. Like, you want to be in the mountains with like animals and like bears and shit, or do you want to like go to a titty bar, dude? Let's go to a titty bar. That's all anyone has to say out there. Hey, you want to keep doing weird shit, or you want to go get laid? I don't know, man. You tell me. Get drunk and see some titties and butts, dude. It's a good time. I'm very, very happy that here in America we haven't done anything stupid and got rid of titty bars. That would be a crime. A freaking crime. I don't care if they're 55-year-old mothers of 3 with stretch marks. You got to give the ladies credit, man. You got to give the ladies credit. Anyways, Devil Dogs, I'm out of here. I got to go to this game, and I got a VA appointment later, which is going to suck balls, but we'll get it done. I'm out of here, Devil Dogs. You guys take care. Helmet's not a chair. You fight wars with your hands, and America looks good on y'all. Hey, Semper Fi, man. Peace out, guys.